Hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Here we are doing another ThermoPro product review, and today we're going to be doing a review on the ThermoPro Twin Temp Spike Wireless Thermometer. Let's do it. Alright, let's go ahead and unbox and show the product components. We got one probe with a black handle, we got one probe with a white handle, we got the booster in there. We got a cover for that booster. We have a USB charging cable. It's about 2 feet long. We got a brush for cleaning the probes, which they can be cleaned underwater or into the dishwasher. Quick start guide with instructions. We got a product registration card and customer support. We got a caution card with important information on that. Make sure you read that. And then a little card in there on how to become a ThermoPro brand ambassador. Alright, so we got our booster right here. This is what this is called, the booster. I'm going to take these probes out and just set them off to the side for a second so we can talk about the booster features. The booster has got, of course, two nice little areas where you can put the black and the white booster or probe, and they fit right in there, and it's labeled quite clearly. It has a huge LCD screen where you can see, and then it's got a nice light that goes on so you can see what's going on. Your booster is going to have your power levels for both your probes and also the power level for the booster. The booster stays charged pretty much for a long time, and then your probes stay charged for probably 36 hours at the most. But that'll tell you that on here, and you'll see it just like on your phone. You'll be able to see it with the bars going down, and you'll know how to, you'll have to recharge. But this, you put these back in and they will charge up. When you pair this with your smart device via Bluetooth, the probes go into the meat. The meat is going to, the signal of the temperature is going to go to your booster, and then your booster is going to send those signals to your smart device via Bluetooth. It's going to show you the temperature of the meat that's cooking, and also the ambient temperature. The thing with these probes is that anything over, let me set this down. Your probe here has got that notch in it. This notch goes into the meat up to this point. Anything above that notch is ambient. Anything below that is the temperature of the meat. It has got two strong magnets on both ends of this booster, so it sticks really well to, say, your oven or your reach-in door or your cabinet or whatever. It's also got 5 skid pads on them, so you're not going to be throwing it onto your counter and it's going to slide off and go off into the floor. What else do we got here? Probe to the booster range is 460 feet when the grill is open, and it's got about 14 to 40 feet when you got the grill lid closed on your grill, if you're doing that. Booster to smart device range is 600 feet on the ground, on open ground. And then the battery life for the booster is for 3 months. Like we said earlier, the probe battery life is about 36 hours. Alright, let's pair it with our smart device here. Now, like you've got, before you charge it too, you got to make sure that your probes and your booster are fully charged. And then what you're going to do is enable your smart device, do the Bluetooth on your smart device so it opens it up. And you can use your mobile device to pair with the following QR codes, either an iOS or an Android. The app icon will appear on your phone just like this. You see right here. Just tap on that. Whoop. Just tap on that. And there is, all the goodies are inside this application on your phone. There's a lot to get into this with this, so when you get it, look around on it, play around with everything on there. There's other videos out there as well, but it's got your temperature target, which you can put with all the meat that you want to cook. It's got, see, I got it on turkey, but it also has all the other different meats, poultries and everything else, and their correct USDA temperature to reach. So it makes it edible for you. Lamb, pork, turkey, beef, veal, ground poultry, ground beef, fish, beef, or no problem, no profile at all. You can put your own in there, say if you're doing a turducken or something like that. It's actually got a little video. It shows you where to put it in each piece of meat that you plan on doing, to where to put that meat into the probe, into the meat at, and how far. It also gives you a reminder not to leave the booster next to heat, because that will probably melt it. And then you've got all your alarms and your vibration. So when this thing goes, say you want to cook a turkey like we're going to be doing today, you can put it to give you an alarm 20 minutes out. You can give you an alarm 20 degrees out. You can do both. Your booster will also have an alarm on it. The same thing, you'll hear them both going at the same time. Not to worry, that's normal. You can change your alerts to be different things. I've got groovy music on mine instead of the beep, beep, beep. But yeah, it's some pretty neat stuff on this. You want to check this out after you pair it up, play with it a little bit, get to know it a little bit better before you start cooking. With that, we're going to go into my kitchen. I've got a couple of turkeys. I'm going to probe each one with the white and the black probe, and I'm going to put them in different parts of my oven so we can see what the temperature is going to be on the ambience of my oven, and also the turkey as it cooks. And we're going to show you all that once we get in there and do that. But I'm curious to see, it's a convection oven too, I might add. It's a convection oven, so it's going to be circulating a lot of heat. And I'm also going to add 4 more turkeys to get cooked in there too. But I want to see they're in 2 different parts of my oven. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all comes together once we get the probes in there and get them in the oven. All right, let's head into the kitchen. All right, we got a lot of ambient noise in my kitchen here, so just gonna bear with me. We got a ice machine and coolers and the overhead fans. Anyway, you got our ThermoPro here. You got both probes. I'm gonna take them out, make sure it's fully charged, as you can see on the top. I'm gonna stick my black one into the part of the beef, or this 2 turkeys here, and you want to go up until you get to that notch that we see on the probe, so into the thickest part of the turkey. And remember, these black and the white part of the probe are for the ambient temperature, so you can keep an eye on what's going on in your oven as well. Now you can see they're stuck in there now. I don't know how well you can see that, but we've got 73 degrees. That's the ambient. We got 34 and 37 respectively on the black and white. I'm going to put one on one side of the oven on the top left, and the black one will go in the bottom part of my oven on the right, just so I can see what the ambient temperature in my oven is and how they cook in that oven, so I can calibrate it later if I need to. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn on the application on my phone as well. Tapped on the thermospike. Now you can see I've got them set for turkey right there. We're gonna already ready to go. So wow. Okay. Now we're gonna stick these in the oven and we're gonna watch them cook. We'll come back during the cooking time to show you what's going on. All right, as we can see, the temperatures match up with the booster and the phone. I got the alarm set. It says I got 57 minutes and 9 seconds left on that one. Then I can pull those out. But the alarm did just go off, let me know. The preset alarm that I had set went off to let me know it was within a certain range and ready to be pulled out. So when these turkeys are done, we will come back and we will check them out. As you can see here, temperature is ready to go. It's about 10 degrees from the vantage that we want at 165, so it's got the alarm went off with a little groovy music that I put in there instead of the beep, beep, beep. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. That will quiet down. We're at 144. It's going to be 165, and we're good to go. We got 165, 165. We're going to pull it out of the oven. And we got 165 on the black probe on the booster. All right, and you got to pull the probe out. Make sure you're wearing gloves because it is hot. All right, beautifully cooked bird right there. Well, thanks a lot for watching today. I did my review of the ThermoPro Twin Temp Spike Wireless Meat Thermometer. These make wonderful gifts. And right now, if you look down in the description box, you will see a couple of links down there and a coupon code of ThermoPro 20. You use that because you're watching this channel. You use that ThermoPro 20 coupon code and you can get a bigger discount at those sites that we show you down in the description box, those links that are ready to go. All you got to do is click on them. I appreciate you watching today. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
These rappers don't listen, well let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping, bumping from the soul kitchen. Now what you fixing up? Good food, soul food, come and pick it up. These rappers don't listen, well let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping, bumping from the soul kitchen.